Please remember to subscribe, click the bell, and enable all notifications. To support the channel like the awesome members and patrons to the right, click the join button or the Patreon link in the description. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to s19 ep45, War3zuk mod. So, this episode I want to do a little bit of building. I want to go and paint the town red. We want to clear the whole town from top to bottom, left to right. Yeah, all those things. But now what I want to see try and do first is I need space for all our stuff. So we need to have our base ready first, and then only can we go and have some fun outside. But yeah, at the moment we only have these boxes over here. They're all really full. So we need boxes. We need space. Do we have wood? Yeah, we do have wood, but do we have nails? And how many nails? Because I need to make a ton of storage now. I think we're going to start with 30 boxes. What is that? Is that's a bunny, but I could have sworn there was a spider there as well. It's crawling close. Yep, there you go. It's not dead yet, is it? No, it is dead. Nice. Okay, but yeah, I think let's start with 30 boxes. So we're going to go and do recipes. Use this and do 30. 30 should be enough. There's a dog or a wolf or something close by as well. But yeah, what I think I'm going to do is we are going to make ourselves a base at the back over there. It needs to be like connected with a bridge or something, go all the way over. And then, yeah, we need to make it far enough away that the vomit from cops and stuff like that doesn't do too much damage to the base itself. Because the zombies during the Horde nights are going to come from this direction. So if they come from this direction, they vomit that way, they might actually end up destroying our base. I just don't want to have it on top because we know that there's going to be a ton of vultures and stuff during Hordes as well. I don't want that interfering with us while we're busy with the Hordes. Yeah, so we're just going to do this. Also, guys, remember, if you do what I'm going to do right now and you cover up your whole claim over here, you can actually do this. If you hold E, you can do this. You can actually see the bounds of it. But if you cover it, obviously you won't be able to get to those bounds. So you need to decide, do you want to play with them on or off? I feel it actually breaks immersion, so I usually turn that off. But later on, when you try and build more stuff, if you don't know what's where, it's going to get a little bit tough for you to worry about stuff like that. It seems if I scroll very lightly with my mouse, it scrolls easy. But now there's zombies all over, you're panicking, you're just scrolling the mouse. All of a sudden, it just gets really hard. Those of you that are new to my channel don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, my mouse is hypersensitive. I went to the settings. I made it to like scroll one line, not even one screen, just lines and one line. And the speed of it and everything, but it doesn't help. No matter what I do, this thing scrolls super fast. When I'm, for example, inside PowerPoint or inside anything that I want to read, if I scroll down like fast, it goes back up. It doesn't keep going down. So I don't know, perhaps if my mouse is just a little bit dirty on the inside, I need to open it up and clean it, or if it's time to get a new one, but I don't have the money for that. Okay, there's a zombie fighting an animal over here, but which animal? What was that? Oh, what was that? What was that? You guys saw that, right? There was a spark over here. I don't know if that spark means there's another zombie, whatever, fighting over here. But something that looks like, almost looked like a mini fireworks. Hopefully there's no other boss. I think this is just crispy bacon. Yeah. I don't think he'll attack you unless you attack him. But something definitely just made sparks over there. I do know there's bosses in the game that can explode and throw stuff and else. But that almost looked like a bird or something tried to vomit at me. It missed and only showed the last part of the animation. Yeah, as soon as we have our base up, and the nice thing is we're not even using that many blocks doing what we are doing right now. So filling up this hole over here, making sure the zombies don't go through the build, but go through the pathing. It's a necessity that we have to worry about. I'm just really glad we have 1,000 blocks and we've barely used one. We just went over 150 at the moment. So we still have 1,000 some or 9. My maths. We have about 800 blocks to make our own base with. Okay, now the question is, do I make it in the ground or on top of the ground? Or just the pillars at least in the ground? See, it needs to be a rather big base so we can actually get stuff done as well. If it's too small, we're going to end up having to expand later, and that's also going to be a problem. There's zombies in the distance. Look, if they were to attack us, it wouldn't be too bad. Because we're more powerful than any of these at the moment, but I still need to be careful. It's an even base, so let's keep it even. It's 10 by 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's keep our base 10 by 10 as well, so that's just going to help with the bridge later on. So I need to line it up. We're first going to use some of these blocks, just so it's easier to pick stuff up if I make a mistake. This one. Hello, hello. It's weird that this gun is so loud, but just because it has a silencer on, it's silenced. No, you are bothering me. Every time I see something move, I'll be like, oh no, there's a zombie. Bye-bye. I should actually go pick up that meat. Later on, we might actually just need all this meat that I'm leaving behind. There's definitely zombies in the distance, but they're so far away. I don't know if I should worry about them right now. Let's just see. I'm just going to go a little bit further out. It needs to be 10 by 10, but the corner is going to be about... How far is this? I need to make it quite far that the zombies don't really pass to here. If I make my base right here, they might still try and break the base. So let's go about 10 blocks that way and then start placing. Yeah, I should probably just first snipe this zombie over here. Dead. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, boom. I'm so careful right now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've already placed 1, so that's why I'm counting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm messing up a little bit here. I want to make it on stilts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this concrete floor over here and then put the poles going upwards on top of that. I should have actually dug, but I don't want to use my auger right now because I feel like all that noise from the auger is definitely going to draw the attention of zombies. So yeah, let's just quickly fill in this floor. I didn't really want to do this because now this is a waste of resources. I would have only placed 1 block like this underneath the poles going up. But that's what happens when you're so worried about zombies in the distance all around you that you're not really paying attention to what you're doing at the moment. Oh, that was a bad one. Probably just quickly destroy this. I need to be careful as well. Just a little bit of auger usage right there is enough to draw the attention of zombies in the area. You don't want to get overrun with zombies just because you're using a power tool. But guys, I wonder, should I go for the gallery over there? Or should I go for that one round POI that we did in zombie days? Or should I just go for that massive POI next to the trader? Is this a wandering horde now? I have steps. It's so dark you can't even tell. I definitely hear steps in this direction, but I can't tell from where. And that's creepy. Doesn't really help. I'm actually busy recording during daytime over here. It's not nighttime, so yeah, I have light in front of me, so I can't really see the dark on the screen. Okay, let's go for the... Yeah, we're gonna go for the smallest of poles. Only reason being is it's harder for zombies to hit smaller things like this with vomit. Obviously, when they're actually trying to hit it, they'll do a bit of damage. But that's only when they actually try and hit it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10th block. Let's make a full block. I don't think I'm gonna melee anything now, so I can rather keep my guns on me. Oh well, then again, now that I'm so high, I definitely heard footsteps in this direction. It bothers me. The zombies, especially during nighttime, they camouflage himself so well into the surroundings. It's really creepy. Something just went in there. Okay, anyways. So, yeah. I can't remember how many I just counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, I'm just gonna do this. I should have stayed on top. It's much easier than getting it right. 1, 2, 3. If I place this one here, I place one in the corner. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can do this way. There's 2 in between then every now and then. Yeah, actually it works out quite nicely. Okay, so we're just gonna do this so I can don't accidentally end up breaking my leg. Especially in the morning, we want to go looting. I'm doing the building now during nighttime, so during daytime we can just go loot. So I don't want to go looting and then we're forced to crawl or just, yeah, it's gonna be too slow. Way too slow. I can keep going. And boom. Other problem is I put the frames underneath me, so... Oh no, I didn't. Nice, yeah. I thought I put it in between the 2 poles, but I didn't. It's a good thing I didn't. The only problem with this is currently our base is just going to be concrete. So later when we have concrete mix, we have to make sure we upgrade everything. Hello? Hello, hello? I'm going to take this tree away because it's going to get in my way. Also, guys, any trees, anything in the area that might cause lag, we need to remove. His hindsight looks like that of a guppy. I think that's what creeps me out the most. 1, 2, 3. Oh, why did I do that? So far so good. I just want to make sure we don't make too much noise during nighttime. It seems my land claim doesn't reach this far. So I should have actually just destroyed the one I had and just placed a new one in between the base and the Horde base. Sometimes it's actually really hard to tell how far you have to go. Like how much further. Especially, say for example, you're standing on this pole over here. When you're placing on that one, you could accidentally end up placing too low. I'm not gonna try that. I don't want to keep breaking blocks. We only have that many to work with. Definitely hear zombies all around. I wonder if the pig is just bumping into stuff and then fighting the stuff, or if I'm actually hearing other zombies. But so far he hasn't attacked me, so I can leave him be for now. I need to mod this gun more. Even though I'm crouched, some of these zombies are just not dying. And it's definitely like, yeah, this area over here and at the back that I'm shooting. So they should be taking way more damage from this. There you go. Oh wow, she actually gave 800 XP. Okay, anyways, we're almost done with the outline of this place, and then it's gonna be much easier getting stuff done. I wonder if I shouldn't do the rest. We should be able to, after this, not worry about... Just gonna do this. Not worry about the pillars in the middle, because we do need pillars in the middle. But I think after this, we're gonna see if we can just place the floor on top with a few boxes, so we can at least get our loot away from... But then again, at the moment, our loot's kind of safe over there. I think only when we have the poles up over here as supporting the floor, do we actually go and place stuff on the floor. I can already place the floor, that's no problem at all. Because it should be able to at least take that much. But if you're not careful, you put too much weight, then everything caves in. And I don't know how many of you guys have actually experienced that, but that's the worst feeling, just losing all your loot. Okay, so I just need to add 3 more poles. 2 more poles. In the middle, and then we can go. It's almost morning as well, so we use the night quite well, I think. I don't want to go looting at nighttime, especially when I want to go to big buildings like I want to do now. I just feel like nighttime is going to be the worst time to loot places like that. I should probably just do this. Then I'm going to have to fall off the roof and I don't want to break my leg. The only problem with doing this the way I'm doing it, guys, is the fact that you have to upgrade the dried poles later. Once you have the resources, which isn't that bad. But you have to stack up underneath, especially now, because like I said, we need to still do basically 4 more pillars. One there, there, and there. I wonder if I should just quickly do it. Then it's up and running. I mean, I'm getting the hang of it now, so it's getting a little bit faster. But if I can do all 4 pillars at the same time, that's going to save us time. Then I just have to add the floor over here, and then at least the base of a base is done. I just hope the vultures don't come from this far behind and vomit through a place to get to our horde base over there. And then over here, I want to actually make an entrance like 2 ladders wide, going to about this height. And then from there to here, I have like a bridge extending with a actual bridge in between. I think that's going to be the best way to do this. Okay, so you go there, there, and there. It's not going to be that long, but like I said, basically all we have to do is this. And since we can reach all 4 from here, we don't have to constantly jump up and down and up and down. But I'm definitely thinking of going for the big building. I thought we're going to start this side of town. But guys, if Alpha 20 comes out and we haven't done that massive store yet, that will be a true waste. Because as you guys know, I've never ever looted that POI before in my life. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I've only seen people loot it on video, and that's with vanilla. Now actually playing a mod where there's monsters and stuff in between, I think it's going to be interesting. Oh man, I love the reflection. That's a big thing, guys. I think the biggest reason I'm getting lag in this mod is this. The reflection quality. And it's not even set to high, it's like medium. If I turn off shadows and reflections, there'll be almost no lag, but it's not visually pleasing. Wants to play a mod that looks ugly. That's also why I put in those other commands so that the blurry textures look crisp. Because you don't want to look at blurry stuff the whole time. There's a bookstore next door. We have all the books now, right? We just needed the chainsaw and we finally got the actual chainsaw. We still need the schematic, but now that we have the HG chainsaw, that doesn't matter at all. Yeah. Man, this is going to be awesome. That's how high? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we'll count the floor with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So from there to there, I need to do that and then a ladder going up. That's just going to connect to the bridge that I'm going to be building over here. But I'm actually thinking of actually connecting the bridge. Either from this side or this side, it's actually going to be touching the gate. The only problem obviously is if the zombies destroy the gate, that's going to be a problem. Most of them will just go through hopefully here. Or if they do break through, just 2 layers. And we don't have to worry too much about the damage they're going to cause. But yeah. See, now you guys can understand why I waited for the builder class, right? We have almost a semi-base. We can put the walls and stuff, but the walls don't even need to be concrete. I think I'm just going to make the pillars. Like 4 blocks. The 4 corners of the building is going to be concrete. And then perhaps the support pillars in the middle, and that's it. There's no real need to make everything concrete. The walls can be wood or cobble or whatever. It's just going to save us so much time. Okay, what I also want to try and do quickly is... How am I going to design this again? Do we want zombies falling off during Horde night? Because if they're ragdoll, do we want them to fall all the way down or just a chance of them falling down? Because if we want them falling down, then we are going to have to use wedge blocks like this. So to make sure it actually goes on the right rotation, we do this. The on face rotation. Boom, copy rotation. Now we just do this. 3. Okay, and remember from this side the zombies won't be able to even see the blade traps because there's going to be a half blocks on top in this block over here. So basically these 2 blocks are going to become 1. It's just going to be this hallway of 1 block. It's just to make sure that... No? Wandering Horde. Yeah, it's just going to make sure so that we don't have too much of a problem with zombies and them destroying our blade traps. Oh, come on, stand in line, stand in line, stand in line. Why did you stand still? You probably do some melee as well. But since they lined up so nicely, most of them, I don't know where the hell you were going, lady. See, the pathing of the zombies is still sometimes very weird. Basically, I'm right here, but she went past me towards roof, wherever. I keep forgetting that this gun is super loud. So I must shoot and then talk, and then shoot and then talk. Okay, anyone else dropped some bags? Nope. I need to make myself an entrance all four sides, or just make a hole where the zombies can pass through during Horde nights. Because this is getting ridiculous, having to jump up and down like this the whole time. Okay, anyways, we're quickly gonna upgrade these. There you go. No, 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 damn it. See, they bothered me before I was able to do this just now. That was a waste. So we picked this one up. I wonder if that's a crawler or if that's just another zombie that I didn't see that just came. So on face, copy rotation. Oh, that is a biker. Is that a biker or is that the homeless dude? That's a homeless dude. And he dropped something nice. Imagine, guys, that they made it so that you can't place something on these kinds of blocks. Because it's such a thin block that basically the thing should fall down. But you could also say they're mounting it to the block itself so you don't have to worry about stuff like that. Okay, now all we have to do... Obviously, all of this is going to disappear, guys. All these blocks are going to go away. What I'm going to do is go shapes, this one, copy rotation, do this, and then this is just going to go over like so. And then on this side, there's going to be a half block on face rotation. Boom. The zombies are going to go through a hallway like this, but look at this. The blades are sticking out, so they're going to get hit by the blades, but not the blade traps themselves. I'm actually thinking of making this over here a little bit of a wedge, so that I'm actually able to see the blade traps and repair them. Because if I can't see the blade traps, how am I going to repair my base? I'm going to use this one. Nope, come on. This one, thank you. Advanced rotation. Boom, boom. Top of this one. There's a few people that actually place a block like this and then one on this side over here. And it's thicker, but the zombies don't always pass for that block. You don't want to make it so thick that the zombies say, nah, it's okay. I'll rather just break through your pillars. Oh, I actually got her. That was actually a shoulder check just now. But yeah, I want to be able to stand here and repair my blade traps. Look, I can actually bend as well. Yeah, I'll be able to crouch, so there's no problem. I thought there was going to be a problem, but there's none. Okay, yeah, let's make the base itself out of concrete from the start. We don't want to have a problem later of, oh no, look at the zombie. Rotation, pick that up. Okay, this should do the trick quite nicely. As you guys can see, there is a little bit of weirdness over here going on. But that's the thing with this. We need a 1x1 window over here. So we need to do this. If this was not here, the zombies would actually be able to line up 2 blocks and it's going to be harder to hit them. But as you guys saw with the shotgun, if they can line up nicely and you can shoot right straight at them, you're going to be able to do so much more damage. That pig is attacking everything. I keep hearing dinging noises about him attacking walls and stuff. Yeah, we don't need the blade traps anymore. We're just going to do this quickly. I want to make sure all these blocks are steel as well. That's also why I'm making these half blocks. So the block underneath that's holding all this stuff up, I want to make that steel. I should use the half blocks more to get all the corner blocks that you don't usually get. Because those corner blocks are also what's protecting your base. If those corner blocks are too weak and they're holding steel, then it's going to cave in and you're going to lose a ton of resources. Now, this goes for the legs. I want to put the electricity on top. I don't think having electricity going through the blade traps is bad. But I just want to see, especially with the behemoths and stuff coming still, I wonder if I shouldn't put another blade trap on top. But I'm not sure if that's going to work that well. You know, that's not... Oh no, that is supposed to be a full block. Yeah, I don't know if another blade trap on top is going to do that well, but we do know that there are behemoths in this mod. Last time I played this mod, there were definitely behemoths. So hopefully that those weren't taken out, because those will be higher than 2x2 blocks. So in that case, this design needs to be nice and high. And I'm actually thinking of putting another blade trap up here, which protected by this half block over here. This half block basically, what's breaking over there? This half block basically needs to be steel. So if a zombie decides, oh, I'm going to break this to get to you, they can't. It's going to be too much effort. Jump up. Thank you. That pig is definitely attacking stuff. And it's weird. I think the animals themselves are very aggressive against blocks, but they don't really attack you, which is weird. Look at that. It's attacking the car, whatever that is. But then again, if he destroys that car, it's going to destroy the... I need to go in there as soon as I can. If he destroys the car, it's going to end up destroying a book or two inside. So I think this episode, let's go for that, since it's a building episode. Yeah, let's just quickly get his attention as well. It's been a while since I've actually been inside this building. Let's crack the book. I'm so used to the other cafe one. This one is the one where they can actually fall on you from the roof, and there's a room over here on the top with all the final stash in. That's going to be fun to loot as well. But yeah, now let's see. I think, yeah, let's do this. We're going to go for a third layer of blade traps. And these blade traps are only going to be for the behemoth. Because no normal zombies. Hello, I just saw you spawn in. Is that a wandering horde now? Crap. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, he's a big demolisher. Giant demolisher. Oh, I took his head off. I wonder if that's a wandering horde over there, because he just spawned in. Like, I literally saw him go, whoop. Unless he actually just got inside my field of view of the zombie spawn. That also makes sense. But when I saw him just now, I was like, oh, no. Because this mod can sometimes have massive wandering hordes. And when there's stuff like demolishers and stuff in there, it's going to destroy your base so easily. Okay, copy rotation. Make sure it's the right block. Just to make sure all of this stuff... Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's not attached to anything. I need to make sure that these blocks are high enough. So I'm actually thinking of, even for this roof over here, like where it's attached, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then a 3.5 basically. So this over here needs to be a half block. And then we're going to turn it... No. This mustn't be a half block. This needs to be... Yeah, it's going to be a half block, but not a roof block. Because if there's a behemoth and it wants to destroy our blades... Well, then again, if there's a behemoth, it is going to destroy our blades. No matter what we do. Copy rotation, copy shape. Sometimes the mouse works perfectly. Like, I can scroll just the right amount, do what I want to do. And other times, all of a sudden, it just goes way haywire. It just goes all over the place. Okay, so copy shape. And then say on face. Boom. Okay, now I just need to add the walls in all over and the roof. And then we have a horde base. Now, whether it's going to be enough for day 28, that's the problem. I still need to add stairs and stuff over here, obviously, as well. But I wonder until then whether this is enough. Can't make that the roof yet, so we'll do this. And then what I could do is this. Boom. This one can go all the way, and then in the corner over here is going to be a full block. Full block. It's a shame we don't have a ram block that has thick edges like this. So it's almost like an incline wedge, like the incline block, but it's an incline on all sides, so it actually fits nicely. What I mean by that is, as you guys know, we have the wedge tip. We have this wedge tip and then this block over here. You see how this is thick over here and then sharp over here? Imagine we have a block that was thick here and thick there, so that could be a perfect corner block. Because now the corners are going to look a little bit wonky. Oh well, it doesn't matter. As long as the base is secure, that's all I'm worried about right now. Hello? Ooh, okay. I wonder if... No, that couldn't be... This must be a wandering zombie. It can't be with the other demolisher because there would be way tougher zombies on us. Okay, now, this isn't how tall it must be. It must be a little bit taller than this. Boom, boom. I wonder if I should leave space so I can actually jump over and through or not. If I do that, it might just be the end of me. Because if I can do that, zombies can do that. Or dogs can do that. Especially the big dogs. You don't want them getting through by jumping onto their friends' heads. I mean, the blade trap itself should stop them from doing it. But you never know. Sometimes they might actually just make it through. So what I want to do quickly is we're going to place a full block. Copy rotation. We're going to start in the corner over there and just put it all over. So the roof is going to be a full block. Although I'm actually considering putting a bar or two on top. So if the vultures are on the roof, I can actually see them and shoot at them. In zombie days, this would not have worked because in zombie days, there's those pesky fire bomber and electricity birds, the phoenix and the shocker, whatever it was called, the diamond. Yeah, it's a phoenix and the diamond vulture bosses. Those guys, if they hit you, yeah, you can't move, you're shocked, you're screwed. So I want to make sure that we, at least here, can face vultures if we wanted to, but they mustn't physically hit us with their talons. I think if they hit you with a vomit, there's less likely for you to actually get infection, the bird flu. But if they hit you with their talons, the vomit's okay, the talons, no, that's where the infection comes from. Okay, so if I do this, I want to see if I can jump over easily, the zombies will be able to do it. But if I put a half block over here, let's see, half block, upside down. If I jump and I can't fit through, the zombie should be the same. So as long as I'm crouched, I can fit through. The dogs will also be able to do that if I'm not careful, so I have to keep an eye out for that. But other than that, all we now need to do is add the corners over here. Add the whatever we want to add. I'm wondering if I should put the view that I want to see from the roof in the middle or at the back over here. Like, do I want to stand at the back and look up and try and see if I can see vultures? Or must it be in the middle? So when I'm standing right here next to the zombies, the vultures can't see me. But when I'm standing here, they'll try and vomit at me. Because the biggest problem is you don't want vultures vomiting through your building or through the bars and hitting you just because you're preoccupied with a horde. 1, 2. I still need to work on my jumping skill. I think I'm actually very close to leveling up. So as soon as I've leveled up, I can actually go and just invest in that one a bit. Let's see, skill points. Oh, we do have 2 skill points. But I think we are going to have agility like maxed to be able to have parkour level 4, right? Okay, is that going to be worth it? We do have the shotgun maxed. That's the big thing. And the melee. So, and obviously when we go mining. So that's perfect. We can make ourselves the best armor if we needed to. Intelligence, better barter. See, I need to work on this as well because we need to start doing trader quests. Although, I don't know if I want to do trader quests. Because they help you a little bit too much. I'll do better barter. That helps us tremendously. And I'll do robotics because if we use a turret upstairs for the vultures need to die. I can't afford to stand away from this. And then, say for example, I put the turret over here, it stops firing. I'll also need some roof access as well. If I hear that the turrets run out of juice, I need to go up there. Okay, now this is going to have to be a double door. Because, oh yeah, Alpha 20 is going to add that, right? Double doors. I can't wait for that. Being able to just open a door and it's double. You don't have to worry about your base being an even amount of numbers and then you are all blocked and you can't place doors properly. Or it looks bad. At the moment with a single doors, an uneven base works perfectly. I'm going to do 2 doors like this. And I'm going to put the doors in such a way that they face that way. Like, it mustn't be on this side, it must be on this side. So that if a zombie tries to jump up from the back, it hits the door and falls down. Not goes through, hits the door over here, and then it's standing on this block. I'm going to run out of concrete mix soon as well, so I need to be careful. I have thought of saving some concrete mix at the moment to make our base, or keep making our base. But I think the horde base is way more important because day 28, I want to do the horde here. I don't want to go all the way back to the other town, and then I'm like, oh crap. Okay, it's a crap anyways because I don't have enough resources to upgrade all these blocks. We're gonna go 1 or 2 in. I should probably at least get the corner blocks like this. All the other upgrades I can do from the inside of here when I'm standing. I don't have to worry about stacking up next to the building or anything. Okay, and then these blocks over here. Well, guys, I've been thinking for a while. The fun pump should make it so that different blocks of different thicknesses have different durability. For example, it should take a zombie easier or faster breaking through this, or than the full block, right? But that also means that those blocks should use less resources. Makes sense, right? I know a lot of people are not a fan of that because, I mean, especially if they use poles like this for defense, they'll start just using thick blocks because the zombies are gonna break through too easily. But it's gonna add that challenge as well. I want to actually make myself a safe room back here as well, just in case something happens. I know I'll be safe. I think for now my loot is safe over here. Obviously day 28. I wonder if I should wait day 28 on a POI or what I should do. Should I face it here? Because the problem is we don't have the resources to finish. We do have... How much resources do I have over here? Because we're running out of concrete mix, but we do have like rebar and stuff, right? But if we have a ton of like cement and stone... We have a ton of cement. That's awesome. But now the problem is stone and where's sand? Ooh, that's all sand we have. The cobble, I just saw cobble over here. What we could do is we can actually turn the cobble into stone. So we can scrap this. So, but to do that, let's just take this with us, this with us, this. We'd have to take the 2 concrete mixers. Oh, we need to put this up top as well. If we want to buy resources, these, especially the builder one, we're going to be able to afford nice stuff. Oh, there is more stone. Okay, yeah, so we don't even need... I am still going to scrap the stone in my workbenches. So for now, we're going to need the workbenches and the concrete mixers. Where, oh, where, oh, where? We have the one... I think we have one workbench. The concrete benches, or the concrete mixers themselves. There you go. Okay, so all I want to do now, basically, is I just want to go to the back of here. And I'll need to stack up for now, since we don't have ladders and stuff going up. But this is just going to be so we can start production of resources. We need a ton right now. So I think what I'm first going to do in the concrete mixers is turn the stone, or at least half the stone, into sand. Because when we're out and about exploring, we always come across more cement. So at the moment, we don't need any cement. I think I'm going to keep 20 boxes for me, and then other boxes I'm going to take with me to the other POI that I want to loot. I can just use these boxes as loot boxes or drop boxes. Okay, so this is going to be our base. We're going to work in layers. So the first floor over here, I'm actually thinking of making this kind of floor. I don't worry about... I don't really care which one is first, whether it's a vending machine or the... I don't know. I know you guys perhaps stack it in a different order, like gunman last or medicine first or whatever. But for me, as long as I can just check in here, see, there's more resources. If we can buy ourselves some concrete mix from one of these and then just keep on upgrading and building and stuff, that's going to be awesome. Shotgun shells. We do have cash downstairs. We only have 200 shots left, but we also do have slugs. And we do have the sniper rifle that I'm going to take with me. Okay, I think I'm just going to call it an episode here, guys. What we need to do now, I think for now we can just put these down. But later on, I'm going to move them a floor up because I want to go and do this. So we'll scrap this one here. And then these need to make me some sand quickly because we don't have enough sand. So since we have how much stone? 25, it's about 27, right? Let's make half of that is let's use 13,000. Let's make 6,000 in this one because we might need stone for other stuff as well, and then 6,000 in this one. So when this is done, we can come and make ourselves some concrete mix. But I'm also thinking of just dropping this stuff here for now. And half here, half there. So we don't have to worry about all of this later on. Oh, I just realized I didn't grab the cement, I grabbed the lead. But I'm just anyways I'm gonna drop all of the stuff in my base over there. I'm actually thinking, you know, storage, recipes. Let's make 30 more. The reason for this is, guys, we're gonna use 30 for our base, but also that massive shopping center next to the traders. We're gonna go loot that one next episode. So if you guys like this episode, please like and share with your friends. Any comments or tips or feedback? What do you guys think about the progress of our base and our Horde base over there? Leave your comments down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time. I want to give a special shout out to my tier 3 members and patrons, Riptide, Thomal, Z Wanderer, and Anik D. Thank you so very much for supporting this channel.